Ranking of Kings is the old wise tale of rising and overcoming every obstacle to achieve your goals and dreams. The story centers around Boji, our protagonist, born of royalty but handicapped by his inability to hear, speak, and not having your typical strongman physique. Ridiculed by the public and doubted by those close to him, he embarks on a journey to get stronger in order to be seen viable to be the rightful heir to the throne. In a nutshell, Ranking of Kings is good. And if anyone were to come up to me and say, hey, what do you think of this anime? I'll easily say, yeah, it's pretty good. You should go watch it. Will I be saying it's the most amazing thing ever or it's one of the best anime? No, but I'd still say go watch it. I'd describe it and say it's a very mature kid show. Something I'd gladly recommend to anyone. A pre-adolescent teen, or even my future kid as a starter anime instead of, I don't know, Skibidi Toilet or something. Now, the animation is beautiful. The colors pop, whether in its vibrant outside sceneries, to the interior of the castle walls, to its darkest dungeon or cave structures, all beautifully well designed and animated. I do like the more non-typical anime per se cartoony design they opted, as it gives it a more unique of a look. Yes, the character designs aren't the most eye-catching. It's not JJK's Gojo Ai So Pretty or Bleach's Yoruichi Ooh La La, but its uniqueness makes it stand out compared to commonly used anime character designs that you're more likely to remember a character from Ranking of Kings than, say, a character from a generic Isekai 1 and reincarnated as a ripoff 2. Our main character, Boji, has a lot of personality and someone you would want to root for, which the anime does a brilliant job doing. Even with the added difficulty of being unable to speak, his personality still shines through his expressions and how he treats other characters and how he reacts and decides through situations he is faced with. The side characters, in turn, are given a lot of spotlight. Not too much to deter from the main protagonist, but enough to make them memorable characters. Every side character were given good character development arcs and good personalities to boot. Even some characters that seem like they fall to some typical character cliche box were given enough personality not to fall into that cliche. The anime does give each character ample time to really shine, which isn't easy to do with a relatively large cast. I do also like the naming conventions given to the characters, such as King Boss, well, cause he's the boss, or MC Boji, like Bochi the Rock, Bochi meaning lonely in Japanese, I believe, which says a lot about his upbringing, and Queen Healing, cause well, she heals people. MVP of the series, by the way. The action is well animated, with only slightly sacrificing the quality to animate the high octane fights. Now, the action choreography isn't the best or the most flashy, but still well animated that it doesn't throw you off your viewing experience or derail the flow of the story. Sadly, a lot of the emotional impact the story wants to portray gets rather diluted, as you see almost every single character seemingly so ready to cry at the most littlest of inconvenience or trouble. That once an emotionally heavy scene does come around, you're rather used to seeing the characters cry that the impact doesn't hit us significantly as it should. There are also other questionable moments at some points in the story. The villain's plan is rather questionable at best. The motive was clear, but the plan still has me scratching my head at times. Like, yeah. There are also a few odd character decisions that occur that seem way more consequential than it should have been, but I guess it didn't impede too much on the story. But oh well. In any case, Ranking of Kings is a good anime and deserves all its praise for its uniqueness and its endearing characters. So, should you watch it? Yes,